At the elegant La Belle Maison restaurant, the air smelled faintly of rosemary and fresh-baked bread. Soft jazz played in the background, the kind of music that made conversations feel more important. Jasmine Cole, a 26-year-old waitress, carried herself with quiet confidence. She'd been working here for just 3 months, and she knew every table's quirks, every regular's favorite drink. But that night, she was assigned to table 7, a corner table reserved for VIP guests. As she approached, she overheard a man's voice, deep, confident, and laced with an accent that wasn't local. "She can't even read the menu, can she?" Jasmine's steps faltered for half a second. The words weren't whispered. They were meant to be heard. The man, impeccably dressed in a navy suit, glanced at her with faint amusement. He was tall, with silver at his temples, and a presence that screamed power. Across from him sat a younger man, probably his assistant, who looked uneasy at the remark. Jasmine smiled politely, even though the sting of the comment burned inside. She had no idea yet that this man was billionaire hotel tycoon Philippe Duval, a name known in luxury business circles worldwide. Jasmine handed them each a leather-bound menu. "Good evening, gentlemen. May I start you off with something to drink?" Philippe leaned back in his chair, smirking. "Perhaps, but first, maybe you should try reading the specials to us. They're written in French." It was a subtle challenge, one that carried the weight of his earlier insult. Jasmine could have pretended she didn't notice the test. She could have mumbled through it, but she didn't. Her voice softened, then grew stronger, as she read the entire page in flawless French. The syllables rolled off her tongue naturally, every word pronounced with Parisian precision. When she finished, she looked up. Philippe's eyebrows shot up, his smirk fading into something else. Curiosity. How he began, but Jasmine only smiled. "Would you like me to recommend a pairing for the homered roti? The chef's sauce is particularly delicate tonight." The younger man at the table coughed to hide his grin. Philippe nodded slowly, clearly intrigued. He didn't know it yet, but Jasmine had studied French literature for 4 years before financial struggles had forced her to drop out of college. As the night went on, Philippe found himself watching Jasmine work. She moved between tables with grace, switching languages effortlessly, greeting one couple in Spanish, helping another tourist family in Italian. When she returned to check on table 7, Philippe leaned forward. "Tell me, Mademoiselle Cole, where did you learn your French?" Jasmine hesitated. "My mother taught me the basics. She was a French teacher before she passed away. I wanted to honor her, so I kept learning. Thought I'd work in international relations one day. But life," she gave a small shrug. Life had other plans. Philippe studied her with a rare seriousness. "You're wasted here," he said quietly. She smiled faintly. "Not wasted, just waiting for my next chapter." The next morning, Jasmine was wiping down tables before the lunch rush when the restaurant manager called her to the front. Standing there was Philippe Duval himself. He didn't look like the smug man she'd first met. Instead, he looked determined. "I'm hosting an international hospitality summit at my Paris hotel next month," he said. "I need someone on my personal guest services team who can handle high-profile clients. Someone who speaks multiple languages. Someone with composure." Jasmine blinked. "Are you offering me?" "I'm offering you a chance," Philippe interrupted, his tone direct but not unkind. "Full training, travel, and a position that could lead to far more. You impressed me last night, not just with your French, with your grace." She was speechless. She'd spent months wondering if she'd ever find a way back to the dreams she'd once had. And now, out of nowhere, the door was wide open. A month later, Jasmine stepped into the grand lobby of Duval International's flagship hotel in Paris. Marble floors gleamed under golden chandeliers. Her tailored uniform fit perfectly. She greeted guests in English, French, and even a bit of Japanese, her voice confident and warm. Philippe walked by, nodding with quiet approval. "Welcome to your new chapter, Mademoiselle Cole." And as she watched guests from all over the world walk through those doors, Jasmine realized something important. That one hurtful remark, instead of crushing her, had sparked a moment that changed everything. Because sometimes, life's most unexpected opportunities hide behind the very moments meant to doubt you. And when you rise above, you don't just change someone's opinion, you change your own destiny. What are your thoughts on this story? Comment and subscribe. Lifelines.